Welcome back, Johnny Reb, as we continue our Ultimate General playthrough as the Confederates on the JMP mod. It was a bloody, bruising, horrible battle for us at Antietam, and we're still trying to recover. As you can see, the first corps, I've combined a couple brigades. We still have a couple. I don't know what I want to do quite yet, but the first corps is going to set this one out as of right now. The second corps, I also combined a couple newer brigades. And so we have, not this guy, we don't want him. Let's get Standard in there.
Sir, yes, sir.
And we're going to rename this Standards Stalwarts. There we go. That's great. And then we got Beale's Brawlers that we've combined a couple to make them a little stronger, to make them a little bigger, because in the next battle that we have, and here's our third corps under Albert Sidney Johnston, relatively unscathed out of Antietam defending the bridge. So what we are going to do is, I haven't invested quite yet in these weapons. I'm going to wait. I just kind of want to feel things out. I think we can get through this next battle with the second corps under Lee. And so he's going to be going into Corinth for us. And hopefully things are going to work out as we send in the second corps, where we will have around 24,000, slightly less than that, against the 21,000. So we'll be fairly even at this Battle of Corinth. And I'm hoping it's going to work out for us as we are able to launch an attack to crush the federal flank. And when I look at the battle here, I've not actually gone through a test run on this, but what I do see is I see that they have lots of fortification here inside a forestry area that we would have to walk across open fields for. Well, over here, they're a little thinner. We can have forest cover here. Try to possibly wrap around them is the goal. So with that being said, we're going to move our men over this way. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work well or not, but that's how battlefield commanders really were. They didn't know what was going to work and what wasn't. I am going to take one of these out. 1 star. We're going to take the, I don't know. These all seem better, so we're going to take the Napoleons out. And we're going to put another brigade in here. I think that's going to be much, much better for us to have, potentially. Actually, we want our big guys over here. They're going to be launching a flanking attack. And we will hopefully be able to make this thing work, launching a massive flanking assault on them to maybe hit them in a weaker spot. I do want to keep the cavalry. We could swap those out for some infantry, but I think they're going to be better for us if we do. So let's get lots of skirmishers. These guys are going to get here. These guys here. Let's get a couple more skirmishers. And get them over here as well. So they're going to be our screen. I do want to maybe have 3 over here. We will get these guys to be this way. Come on. Get our 2 bigger units over this way. Maybe. There we go. Get the artillery up. We're going to have to protect these units as well. Oh, see, we already have men moving up here, coming to meet us. Okay. Let's see what we can get going. Get our supplies over this way. Gotta bring the cavalry over that way. Oh, okay, so we are right on top of each other here. Let's go ahead and line up. Get these guys up, maybe draw their attention. This will be our solid line here. We're going to have 3 more right behind them. Oh, they're bringing in... fall back. They're going to go after our cavalry already with Hatch. Oh, they got us. They've done what we've been doing to them. There we go. Yeah, I know we're probably getting hit ourselves. Let's get rid of their... Alright. Should be driving their cavalry back. There we go. We got the upper hand there at least. Alright. Draw back. Fall back, men. Ooh, get back there. Alright, not ideal. We do have plenty of guys here. Artillery's almost set up. This is where I want the screen, though. Over this way. Alright, we do have artillery at least in position to do something. Gotta get them a little closer, though. They're gonna be very effective for us. Can you guys actually hit them at all? Let's move around here, keep an eye out what they might have over this way. So let's bring our skirmishers over this way now that we seem to be in the position that we're going to be in. We'll want to find that cavalry back here somewhere. Alright. Now it's time to just keep extending this line and see if we can't wrap around them. Oh, here comes Hatch. Cavalry's coming straight at the... That's not going to work out too well for him, I don't think. There we go. Launch that canister into them. They're disbanded. That's what we wanted to see. We can now move our own guys around, potentially. I don't know if anybody else is down here or not. But we can start pressing the enemy. Let's get lined up here and here. I don't know if anybody's down here or not. If they're not, that's good news for us. We can put some pressure on these men. It doesn't look like they have anybody down there. So once we're ready to hit them, we can have a cavalry charge from behind. That could be pretty good for us. Let's get these guys back to their brigades. Get the guys who are not entrenched. Lee needs to get up here a little bit. Tuttle has been killed. That's not what we wanted to see. And let's get ready to wrap around. Come on, guys. Oh, we got pushed back. Don't really know how. We're right on their flank, too. Let's let these guys have it. These skirmishers are going to cause us a little bit of trouble. I'm afraid it's a fool's errand if we try to attack their artillery right now with our cavalry. Alright, now we're hitting them very well. Get these guys in. Keep putting pressure on them. Alright, there we go. Keep on these guys. The cannon fire is going to help us. Push somebody back over here. And they're pinned in. They're just pinned down over there. That's good news. Don't like that we're routing some. Okay, we've got them on the run. Start to push forward. Forward. Don't waste your time. Come on, keep moving. I'm still cautious about moving in this cavalry. I really want to hit them, but I think it might be a little premature for us to do that. Cannons are getting closer. We've got more and more support here. Alright, I think it's time to send in the cavalry. Try to take out one of these cannons. Oh no, Hackelman's... Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, they've got reinforcements. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what we wanted. Everything was at the wrong time there for us. Okay. Well, that did not go as planned. At all. Reinforcements. At least we have more men than them. That's the positive. We can at least crush their salient here and redirect troops this way. Lost a lot of men there from Gordon. There we go. Continue to press. Nelson, my friend, get over here. Actually, no, get down here. Alright, we're at least caving in their flank. Turn this way. We got some more men ready to come at us. Turn your attention. Get them. Alright, that one's successful. Let's keep moving. We've got enough down there to help. We've broken through. Get some fire into these guys. Man, I feel like have taken a bit of a beating, but we are actually 2,000 more than them, and we've knocked out a lot of their guns. That's positive signs. Let's continue to knock out those guns and bottle up their infantry. Now they're getting hit from all over. Get into the trees, men. Get into the trees. And you can get over here. Protect that flank. Well, despite a little bit of a blunder, we might actually be able to still pull this thing out. And not get hit too terribly bad. But we are down 4,000 men almost right now. Gonna continue to try to snowball them up. Continue to roll that flank. Alright. Inch a little bit closer. This is doing a good job keeping them pinned in. We need to capture that farm though. Cannons are almost gone. We're going to launch a charge there, see if it works. Drive them from the field. That opens up a lot of abilities for us. All right, routed them. Fuller's gone. Hold. Now Hackelman's retreating. Oglesby's in trouble. We can move around here. Oh, we got one to just completely break. Now we're ready to charge Oglesby whenever the time comes. Oh, and they're going to let us hit them in the flank, potentially. Hold. I don't know where you guys were going, but that shouldn't be what you're doing. Get in here, guys. Move around here. We're keeping them at bay. That's all we can really ask for at the moment. And all we really need to do, because we've almost broken them at the hill, at the farm. Where are we sitting up? 13,000 man advantage. Almost ready, Gordon. Almost ready. Charge into their flank. There we go. Wavering just in time. Hit them. And there they go routing. Let's move in. Got him. Captured. Get him out of there. 1,000 men. Springfield 1861s. We'll take that. Over here we have... Need to get these guys on their flank a little bit. We've got the hill. Or the farm. Sorry. Oh, whoa. Where'd these guys come from? Put fire into them. I don't know where those came from. But I do also think we're in a position to get more support down here. We're going to need it. We're going to bring these guys up this way. You all roads. We're going to need your help up that more so. And now it's about kind of holding our gains. We've taken them down quite a bit. They're down to 12,000 already. We've just made them disband a few. Let's get these guys up this way. Actually, just set them right there. See if they come after us. We've got to get around their flank. Hector is taking a beating over here. Alright. Where are they going? Love to get some canister fire in there. Alright, come on. Open fire on them. I hope that's enough to take them. Okay, looks like we're good. Move our cannon closer. We got them dismantled. Keep our cavalry back over this way. We're going to try to flank Sullivan down there. At this point, we got to try to take out all of these men that we can and roll up their flank. Capture the farm. I guess now we just have to see out the time. It's not going to end yet. So I mean, we've taken 5,000 in casualties already, which is not ideal. But we also have them down to just 11,000 men remaining, which is pretty nice. So we're going to see if we can take this unit out. We can retreat these guys. They're wavering now. Hackelman is in trouble. We've got some ordnance down here. Howitzers are too far away. Alright. We are behind their entrenchments. So we got to get rid of him. Get Allen out. And that opens up a new way. All right, we've got flanking fire on Sullivan. When they start to break, we're going to charge in there. Come on. Fire into their flank, actually. Almost got him. I think we can charge into there. Flanking fire's got him almost routing. Allen's on the run. Can we get him to surrender is the question. We got these guys now wavering. Oh, we broke him. We didn't surrender, but they broke. Wavering for Sullivan. I think that's our cue to charge in here. Charge in from the side. Flanking attack. And over here, we'll charge around and help with the skirmishers. There's more down there. There we go. That one should be gone. We captured them, wiped them out. Get Sullivan back up that way. Canfield. Gordon, you need to take down the skirmisher unit we saw that way. Canfield will hopefully pin. I thought there was. There they are. All right. They're gone. Can route these guys. We've got Baldwin out of the entrenchments. Hackelman's getting flanking attack. Got to move around. Can you continue to move the artillery up? Probably not the best. We have taken quite a few more casualties. That's where the medicine will come in, and having a fair amount in training at least. But we need to try to rebuild a little bit, that's for sure. All right. We have to try to knock these guys out. They are finally being flanked. They don't have ammo. We're low on ammo there too. Wavering and wavering. Let's get the artillery firing. We've wiped out all of their guns. They're down to 6,800 men. We are almost there to eliminate all of them. Got to move roads around. Get Lee up into this fight. All right. Almost have them. Get them a little bit weaker. And we'll be able to charge in there and take them. Aren't doing much damage to them. That's a better volley. Alright, we'll come back to them in just a moment. Good news here is we're doing quite well. Actually, let's move Nelson's chart. I think it's time to go after these guys. Ah, we forced them out. Stop. They have some 2-star men waiting for us over there. We are going to have flanking fire coming in here on them. Where are we at? All right. Charge, men. Charge. All right. Sanborn should be... So Gordon had that horrible charge that we went after the cannon at the exact wrong time to do it. But we're now doing fairly decent. He's got some overall decent stats there. We can send him around, I'm hoping, to go after these guys up this way. They're all wavering. We've got our artillery up here doing their thing. Not quite where we want them to be at, though. Yeah, we're going to see if we can at least capture those supplies. Baldwin's in trouble. Oliver's in trouble. Fire into their flank. We're going to charge in over there. We now have flanking fire with Rhodes onto Crocker. Oliver is running from us, so we're not going to catch him. Continue to circle around, though. What do we have them down to? So we have lost way more than we want. But we at this point, we have to try to take out this entire army and get what we can. And with the cavalry back here, I think it'll be a little bit more doable. Got their supplies. Keep these guys going. Ah, it's not working. That did not work. Get in there. Fall back, man. Fall back. Crocker's in trouble. Oliver's gone. Or no, Oliver's almost gone. We took out the other one. Now let's move these back. There's wavering. We're going to keep them at bay. Crocker's in big trouble now. Surrounded, basically. We almost have them all. Don't think it's going to happen. Not a complete wipe. Probably lost more men than we should have. But overall, I'm happy with what we ended up. So they had fewer men than us. A lot of cavalry. So the reconnaissance was a little off. Only 1,500 killed, so 4,800 wounded. So that's good. We're going to get a lot of those guys back. We wiped out pretty much their entire army. Got 2 new colonels to replace 2 colonels. So not exactly the trade-off we were wanting. Captured a lot of 1861s and some Colts. Recovered some weapons. Got some supplies. And got some 24-pound howitzers that we captured as well. So that's good news for us. Overall, I'm happy, pleased with that outcome. I think we didn't get our manpower back. For the killed, we did. But yeah, we've got to rebuild some of these units. As far as career goes, medicine's up there. I do like the advice about training to help keep our cost of veterans down, because we do have quite a bit of a veteran pool. That's coming our way, and it would help those recruits come in better. So we are going to put 1 onto the training track right there, and hopefully that will help us get ready. So let's take a look at what the next battle is. Prairie Grove, where we're going to have to come in here and we're going to get to defend. That's the good news. So I would much rather be doing that before going into Fredericksburg. So with that being said, I'm going to step away here, rebuild the core, and then we'll be back for the next battle here on Prairie Grove. All right, I think we got our core rebuilt enough to go into this next battle. I think we're going to use the 2nd Corps again as our biggest corps at the moment, and we can only field, I think it was 14 brigades. Yes, 14 brigades. So we're going to use our 2nd Corps. That is a lot of men that we have to defend against, and we are having to defend this position out in the middle of an open field. Fantastic. Just what we wanted. Oh, man. This is not good. All right. Well, we're going to have to make do. Let's see. We're going to have somebody over here, somebody in the middle, somebody over here. Okay. Start that battle. And let's get lots of skirmishers. All right. These are going to move over this way. Protect that flank. These are going to move over this way to protect that flank. And then we do have some defensive positions, but they're so far back there, they don't do us any good. What's the point of that? They're going to take the field before we can do anything. Can fold back a little bit, though. This one actually looks promising to give us some kind of defense. But the other ones are just... ugh. Let's move these guys over into the trees. Maybe they can do something over there for us. All right. There's going to be an onslaught that we're going to have to face. We're going to get roads. Actually, Tuttle. Got to get to these trees. At least somewhat. I don't know what they're going to... I guess we should take cover there. Maybe we can... I don't know if they come this way or not. It looks like they do. They've got that hillside. Here we've got company. So we do need to make sure we have men over this way. How many do they have? So barring any reinforcements, they don't have quite as many as they said, but they have 21,000 men. All right, we did get... oh, they have some cavalry up here. But hey, maybe, just maybe, we can hold off that group back there with our skirmishers and our cavalry. Over here, at least they're getting flanked by us. Helping us out that way, but we haven't met their infantry yet. What's going to happen when we have to meet the infantry? Oh, here come their skirmishers at us. There's more skirmishers here. Really like to have... I don't think that those entrenchments are going to be worth our time. Could be wrong. Alright, we've got them right here. They come. We don't have any artillery over there either. Alright, get ready to fire this way. Alright, you sir, move around. Try to get around this way so we can knock out these skirmishers. Because these skirmishers are going to be needed to flank. This side's doing just fine. I say that now, but that might change. Okay, we can flank them. And they're already wavering. That's really nice. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh, they have artillery up here too. Get back. Wavering over here. Flanking fire onto their cavalry. Now let's get the charge going. There we go. Baited them in. If we can... we already routed Clark. Over here, that's going to be a different story. We do have cannon fire over here. And we're flanking them. That's so many men. Fire. They're wavering. Oh, here comes the next wave. Turn your attention up there, men. Fire into them. Over here is looking pretty decent. What are we doing in the middle? Let's slow it down just a little bit because we've got trouble. Although this flanking fire is doing... got a lot of people there that can do it. We are wavering though. Oh, this is one of those where they're just meeting us with wave after wave after wave. Can we charge into them? Try to eliminate them. Let's see if we can't get rid of their skirmishers here. Oh, they've got a lot of cannon back there. We do almost outnumber them now. That's good. And we did not finish them off, though, which is not good. That's a mess over here. And over here. Charge in there. They're overrunning our cannon. We need to catch them. Okay, 2,800. They're trapped. We hit them. All right, slow that back down just a little bit so we can regather our troops. We're going to move these guys up to deal with that cannon. Get our cavalry over here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Where are you going, Canfield? Fall back. You did your job. We got to fire these guys over this way. I know we're a little bit farther away than I want to be from them, but we need to... We don't have the numbers advantage yet, but we're getting closer. Oh, here they come. All right, get up here. They're wavering. Charge in there. Come on, Gordon. Give them the help they need. Here, that's good news for us. Try to split up there. Gordon. Well done. We held. That's all we were trying to do. Well done. Lots of flanking fire there. I've learned. Use those skirmishers to flank. Okay, try to get some fire in on them. Clark has been battered. Pull back a little bit because the numbers are not in our advantage. We have a 500 man advantage now. They have a lot more guns than we do. Fire into these guys. Nope, wrong ones. Wrong ones. Gordon, you might be needed here in just a moment. Yep, let's get in there. They are routing. Gordon's in there. Look at that, racking them up. Canfield held. And we broke them. Not going to get them. Get back. Oh, we did get them. No! So close. Can we charge in with them? So Clark over here is in trouble. That's good news for us. Here comes another charge somewhere, it sounds like. Here they come. These lovelies. Put some fire into them. Wrong ones. Wrong ones. Ignore the skirmishers. Lay it into them. Already wavering. They're not going to make it. Should be able to keep them at bay. Oh, we had some skirmishers surrender in our charge. It was heroic. It almost worked. Can we charge in there? Move these cans. We kind of wasted those guys, didn't we? Oh, Gordon, Gordon, Gordon. Get back, get back, get back. Pull back. You did a wonderful job, sir. Get back. Scattered one of their units. We're down to 13,000 now to our 16,000. The Second Corps has proven themselves quite formidable. Oh, actually, that's stupid to do that. Apparently, we're doing just fine doing it this way. Okay. Tuttle, where are you going, sir? Get back into those trees. Let's move Hexamer up. And I think we can launch an attack over here. We've got these guys all bottled up. So we're going to move Gordon over. We've got help in the artillery department now. on the left. Got to get some ammunition over this way. Ignore the skirmishers with the cannon. So frustrating. They're routing. What do we have them down to? 12,000 men. Wow. Done quite well on this one. We have to try to figure out how we can get up there and take out these guns. At the same time, I'm a little worried about doing that because I don't think we can do it now. So we'll move back up into the trees. Their guns are just going to get away, I think. We're going to try to wipe out the army instead. Because that we have the opportunity to do here. We've done far, far better than I ever expected. They're down to 12,000 men. Way better than I thought we would be doing. Let them move their cannon over. Maybe, just maybe, we can catch them moving their cannon into the stream and hit them with the cavalry then. All right. It's our chance. This is our chance. They're all wavering, except that 2-star, these guys. Clark has been wavering plenty of times in the past. I'll bring Gordon over this way. Almost got him, guys. Alright, this is really well. I hope I'm making some of you a little bit more proud. Oh, we lost Hexamer. I'm hoping that I can make you guys a little bit more proud with the way I'm using my skirmishers this time with that flanking fire. I know I've been criticized for that in the past, deservedly so, I might add, because I did not use them very effectively. I feel like this battle, I've done a much, much better job at doing that, of using them way, way better. I hope. All right. Let's get these guys in here. Clark's in trouble. Let's get these guys around. Apparently they're getting hammered by that artillery that's still over there. Okay. The skirmishers are packing a punch. We can get our supplies here. And they continue to retreat. We're going to go around this way, see if we can't knock out these brigades. No, no, why do you do that? Oh, I can't stand when they do that crisscross. Alright, men. Let's see if we can't get Bertram. Alright, Gordon. Do your thing. Charge in there. Oh, Gordon. No, get back. Get back. Ah. Fall back. That didn't work. But we are going to get Solomon, it looks like. Nope. He's getting out too. Ever closer to total victory here. Gordon has taken another bit of a beating, probably more so than need be. I know I should have protected him better. Got a little too reckless. It's just kind of the way I play. I just charge in with the cavalry and see what happens. Probably need to protect them more. Probably playing more like Grant would do than Lee, but that's okay. Got these guys on the run now. We've got them down to 9,200. We haven't lost nearly as many men this time. And move these guys around. I would take Rhodes or somebody over there to take out those cannon, but I don't think it's worth it. That's so close. So close. All right. Get our army of skirmishers around up here with cavalry moving around. Actually, the cavalry can just move right there. I think it's time for a charge, and we will send... Oh, we can't send Gordon. Oh, Bertram's recuperated. So is Solomon. Orm looks like he might be done, though. Beals Brawlers. That's how you got your name. Hey, there we go. Got him. Fall back before they go back into the friendly confines of their brethren. Alright. We're down to 7,100. Gotta get our cannon up here, get Lee up here. Move some men around. Try to continue to wrap around and tighten the noose. They're in the trees now, which makes it a little bit tougher. Speed up a little bit. Now, Solomon's still eager. Cloud and these guys. Clark is still doing fine over there, unfortunately. Oh, Buckley, not you. Love to charge in there with Gordon again, but I don't think we have the opportunity to do that. Brawlers might be able to get it done with Gordon's help if we can get Solomon down enough. Maybe when Buckley's ordinances get up there. Get this cannon up here. Oh, okay, so now they're coming at us from behind. Gordon, my friend, you are going to be needed over here now. Nope, not you. There we go. Get around. Rhodes needs to find that artillery. There they are. Gordon's going to come around to help that as well. We do not want them hitting us like that. How many guns do they have? 49 or 37? Charge at them. You charge at them. Between the two of them, I mean, they said they were low on ammo, so hopefully it's not too devastating. And Rhodes can get in there before too much damage is done. Smith doesn't know what's going to happen when Gordon hits him. There you go, sir. Well done. Well done. Decimated them. All right. Let's make quick work of these guys as they get into the water. And the cavalry finishes them off. That's what we wanted to see. All right. Now we can get Rhodes up here. Along with Gordon. I think we see what we can do here. Fire into their flank. Got artillery fire hitting them. Let's see if we can take out these 2 brigades before we finish the fight. I'm confident we can. There's one of them. There's the other one. They have 3,700. Oh, this means we need to try to finish them off. No, don't do the cross thing. Charge in there. We are not going to finish this fight yet. We're too close to wiping them out. 3,700 men left. They're right in there. They're trapped. They got nothing left. Nowhere to run. Got another charge mounted at them. Let's get Lee up here, get his boosts. Come on. Once they hit, we'll send Gordon back in there. There we go. Charge in there. Nice. Got another one. And another one has been broken and shattered. So we got one left. Alright. Hold your fire. Let's let the cavalry do the job there. And Nelson will get up there. Might as well charge with another couple of them. Everybody get into the party, and there they go. There's apparently 193 sitting around somewhere. We're not going to worry about those guys. That's a job well done. Outnumbered, outgunned, but a devastating, huge victory for us. Only 887 killed, 2,900 wounded. That was one of the best, I'd say one of the best battles we've had. Hexamer, unfortunately deceased. We got a new colonel to replace him, though. Garnett is up to brigadier general. We've got lots of Springfield 1855s moving in. We did not get much of anything else that I would have liked to have. Revolving rifle. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Got some 14-pound James as well. I'll take it. That is a victory that I'm pleased with. Well done, men. Well done. So we picked up 3,500. That offsets the dead. We have enough wounded. We have 87,000 there. We've got a career point to spend. I think given, again, the veterancy, we have a lot of veterans. Training might be a better one to do. Gets us those better things. Politics, though, we could use more gold, that's for sure. The medicine has been nice, having the mount restored. Training, medicine, or politics? I'll think about it. And our next battle then is going to be Fredericksburg. So we're getting ready for Fredericksburg. I don't remember 2,000 men going into Adams' A team, but apparently I put 2,000 men in there and lost him a star. Oh, well. Kemper's back up to 1,000, so he's getting better, but we only have 11 Whitworths left to use. But we have an army that I think is going to be formidable enough. The way the Second Corps has been performing has been awesome. Going to make some changes. We do have in the barracks, we've got, so hopefully, no, Kershaw's still out. Marston, Bristol, Pugh, a lot of colonels are still out, unfortunately. We've got a lot of colonels there for us, though. We have Brigadier General Withers that we can put in this somewhere, possibly as a division commander for one of these corps. I'm not sure yet, but I like where we're at. We have Lieutenant General's ever General, Major General Sidney Johnson's close. Siegfried is up to a Major General, has a brigade level, but he's been in charge since the beginning, so I don't want to replace him. He's so good for this group. So we don't want to change that. But I'm excited to see where we're going. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going. We get the defensive battle at Fredericksburg. We're going to face an onslaught of blue, no doubt. So it's going to be a challenge. Leave me some tips. I know there were some last time. I appreciate those. I'm going to play around with it, see what we've got, build this core back up, decide where to put this career point at, and then hopefully have enough. Might have to go get some weapons and such, but hopefully we'll have enough to defend and hold on. I'm not so sure, though. It's getting tighter and tighter. Our army's getting tougher and tougher to replenish. We don't have the resources coming like we did at the beginning, but we'll see where we go. So I want to thank you all for joining me again. Take care, and we'll see you on the next episode.